I want to talk now about the final sets, the final countdown, so to speak, the last afternoon sessions that were probably some of my absolute favorites. I want to go over a couple of my absolute favorites with this. The first one of these had to do with GLP-1s. And and in this group, I thought that with some really important advice, really important guidance. This came, as you can imagine, right after lunch. And this was a group that included the Noom CEO, Dr. Abid Hussein, as well as my good friend Dr. Jonathan Kuo. I had mentioned this before, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this with this group. There was some mention of GLP-1s working to help remove senescent cells. And one of the doctors, Dr. Abid Hussein, said that the GLP-1s likely were due to muscle loss was likely due to cellular senescence. Now, there are some animal studies that show that. I'm going to dig for you guys a little bit on whether we can really verify that in humans. But again, I think if GLP-1s would be truly senescent senolytics, I think it would be fantastic. The next one that came was actually unbelievable. It was a true mitochondriac, Dr. Vania Lacascade, who is a PharmD with L'Oreal. She's a chief innovation officer. And her takeaways are simple. The beauty industry recognizes that longevity is first discovered in the skin. And I think that's really important that we all take away. The first signs of aging show up in our skin. And I totally agree with her about that. So she believes that she wants to make a transformation in society where beauty is longevity. Beauty is longevity medicine. Too long, for too many years, it's been poo-pooed as just beauty, as superficial. But no, L'Oreal is taking it deeper. They are focusing on the health of the cell and the health of mitochondria to enhance beauty. And what's beauty for them? Well, they focus on the skin and the scalp. And that's important to me as a doctor who uses PRP, stem cells, and other therapies to help regrow hair for men, which work very well. It is cellular health of the scalp. It's the blood flow of the scalp. It is the activity of the stem cells in the hair bulbs. And frankly, PRP works because of mitochondrial activation of that. And so Dr. Lacascade is focused on activating mitochondria in the skin and in the scalp. And so kudos to her. She says the first sign of aging are in the skin, and she is on a mission to define beauty as part of longevity. And I think she's right. Beauty is longevity medicine. Next up was an interesting discussion about memberships and membership benefits. Uh, and so these memberships as a strategy for longevity weren't the idea for everyone. I'll tell you, at Concierge Medical Associates, we have membership models that work very well. And because it delivers a traditional back and forth, but Dr. Fung said that actually she disagrees. She believes that fee for service, in absence of demonstrable markers to demonstrate longevity, is probably the best way to go. I think there's a lot of debate on this, and this was really fantastic. And they had a great debate. And if you didn't attend or see some of the snippets that I shared, I really want you to think about when the videos come out, subscribing for the videos through Longevity Docs. I think it's a brilliant model. Next was an amazing panel, which included Mahanid, who is the director for health and aging of NEO.